there's just it takes so little, such a small bump and a compression like that to just upset the race car. There's nothing.
How they're never really involved.
State water heaters, onboard camera, riding with Jeb Burton.
Go on board here. To your point, he's kind of trying to set up for the corner. Jeb was looking inside, and it's not a hard bump, but it's just, that shows you how little grip is down there. It's older asphalt in that section.
To the start-finish line on a restart. The visuals here can be very difficult.
Oof. It's the way that car snapped so quickly. Something went wrong in a hurry.
Yeah, but the right rear was up.
Everybody's not really ready for there to be a crash off of turn 2 on the first lap, you know, but Jeb, man, you want to be in the gas. You want to be making positions. We just talked about how restarts are important, but
it just takes away the integrity of that front end, the right front. You've got to be a little bit more careful as we go through this race.
You know, Garrett Smithley needed a caution because he had taken the wave around when the caution came out of the Celsius onboard camera, the view for Jeb Burton.
And what have we seen? 3 or 4 times? Oh.
Involved in this incident. The worst of it, the 10 of Daniel Dye, the 16 of Christian Eckes. But Williams, Josh got a piece of that as well.
Really slow your progress, momentum, and losing the ability to get to the cars in front of you. And that's just a pretty hard shot right when the car's lacking that rear grip.
You know, Connor Zilic wins the first.
Here we go on board. Caution's on, they're all stopped, and just like we saw earlier in the day when the 00 Sheldon Creed was spun, I really don't think any fault of his own, and for Casey, obviously just trying to go by it. Really unfortunate.
Yeah, and it looks so much different when we saw the aerial shot and you can kind of see everything unfold. It looks like the 18 just ran into her, but when you were riding along, the other view of him getting to the inside of Brenna Poole, he washes Brennan up, and Brennan's just kind of along for the ride. Same thing for Zwalich. I mean, once he got hit, you just have no control of that.
Here we're on board with Jeb. That's 19 Justin Bonsier already really loose. Just a little arrow loose, and it's just going to go around.
Man, he chased it for around there.
Dale Diet had an issue there out of turn 2. Got
what happened
sideways, and then I think they were basically 3 wide.
We knew they were dealing with the
caught up in the wreck.
Look at the sun also in the driver's eyes. Makes it incredibly tough to see.
Whew. That's a good feeling when you do make it through that. Jeb Burton.
With that sun. You see that too.
Oh, Garson Quampo looked like he's
on board Jeb Burton here. He's going to get hit in the left rear there from Zilic. Slides up. And as you mentioned, it's Zilic going and catching the 41, which causes Sam to get sideways and caused a big checkup on him.
You see the 35 on the bottom. It gets a little bit narrow right here as they're heading down.
Just condenses 4 cars into 3 spots, basically, right there.
Yeah, well, Jeb right in the middle of it. Not sure he got a ton of damage.
So we go on board with Jesse Love. This is entirely fair to cover.
Absolutely.
And right there, and we've talked about it today, where we've seen cars be able to hit on the
because you're just so locked in the draft. It's kind of the same here, right? I mean, if you miss your mark just a little, it gets away from you.
And it's so odd as you look there, Sam Mayer on board, watching what happened, Chris Wright. You wouldn't think.
On board with Sam Mayer.
Great save. Right rear starts to almost hop as we go on board with Nick Sanchez. Look, you see that wiggle hop, and then the car's gone. You've overheated the rear tires. There's no grip. It starts bouncing almost over those sealers. Those
time of caution that determines who wins the event.
Boy, ride around under caution, and
wheel falls off.
You can hang on to the track position, you can make it work. Once you lose it on the older tires, you go the wrong way. There's the slide
good decision.
for Corey Day. Second caution.
I mean, yeah,
Never had time to react.
Yeah,
No.
even when the camera is on top of the race car, where
Exactly.
you have a better view, the driver has no.
Something on the racetrack potentially.
Got a little wheel hop there right on the initial braking, but
Yeah.
it looked like he
We'll listen here to see if we hear the Goodyear Eagles in the back of the car. Slide, hop, squeal, what happens? Wheel hop. A little bit, and that's what's so treacherous about that section.
Because you have to be committed, right? You're on the edge. That's going to be tight right there. Yeah, really tight.
Just ask Sam Mayer how tight it is. Oh, there he goes. On board with Daniel Dye. Riding with Jones. Right on the little one.
He never even got to pick the throttle back up. He was wrecking the whole time through there.
I mean, and you could hear it, right? You can hear him out of the gas. You could see his hands as soon as that thing.
Riding here with Daniel Dye.
Back it down, get low. Just watch it here, watch.
Daniel dies, and they're going, please, Lord, not again. Like, I've had enough happen today. I don't need another. Did you see that car hit the grate on the inside?
This is Brandon Jones. There's Jeff Burton, 27. Look at that. Wow. On board Harrison Burton.
I don't even know if he hit him. Just right there on him. She said it just gets tight.
Nice move. That was Daniel Dye, right?
What about Brandon Jones? Spent all that extra time on pit road. He basically just stopped, let everybody, just like Austin Hill, almost stops on track. Riding with Jeff Burton there.
Wow, he saw that from
For a long time.
here's from Taylor Gray. Chris Wright right in front of him there. Spins.
Taylor almost got sucked in.
On board with the 88.
And that's, if I look, I hear the wheel hop there. Now he's going to go down here into turn 4. Ooh, that's a late break. You're going to start to hear wheel hop. Yep, of course. And once you've done that, you're toast because the grip level decreases as you go through that braking.
Oh, I'm going to throw it out there. Taylor Gray's. He ran him out.
That's what I was saying. I think Austin.
He played out with this, our 5th yellow of the day. Riding with Dean Thompson, Toyota onboard camera.
You hear him throttle it up as soon as he got loose, trying to catch the. If you watch the hood right here, you're going to see it pop up. Yep, right there. You heard that tire pop. That's the first tire issue we've had all day today. I know last year that was a.
Onboard Dean Thompson.
I think Dean's just trying to get slowed down there. Knows the 20 spinning out way up ahead of him in the caution.
Overstep here, but that was a pretty good hit.
There's a lot happened right there. It didn't look like SVG was locked up.
This would be a good perspective from Eckes. He's going to make it through this wreck.
Just all the debris.
That almost makes Harrison, so right on board with Harrison. He's totally not expecting that. He's trying to figure out where that car even came from or who it was. Matt through, which is typical. Good job right here getting slowed down. 54 still sliding in front of him. That was a hell of a save by Taylor Gray.
To make sure that you don't put those left side tires below the double yellow line. The Benedetto was right there riding on board with Jeb here.
Yeah, and it looked to me like the one didn't know that he was down there because there wasn't anybody on his outside.
Austin Allgaier scored the leader at the time of caution, so he's going to get the stage victory.
Yeah, you hear Jeb's out of the gas, knowing that it's not going to turn right there, trying to get off the 8. This is with Daniel Dye, right behind Josh Williams. Ooh. He had that huge contact with the right rear of Siegsgaard, sent it up into the air.
Just happens so often when you get a late restart, you're bunched together. Winner that changes the cut line. Now he's back on the lead lap, can get a bunch of points. Onboard Jeb Burton.
Oh, just no time to react for Jeb. You saw when C came down across the track, it was almost blinded.
The level is high, and you just see the opportunities right in front of you.
Yeah, and when these wrecks happen, you see the smoke. You get on the brakes, they don't really slow down, and as soon as someone hits, if it punches, gets the radiator and there's fluids on the track, it just feels like a battle for the last 7 or 8 laps going back and forth. You hear Harrison stand on the throttle to keep it from backing into the wall. Like I say, a lot of cars had to go. Did a really good job right there, getting slowed down, not getting run into. You see, it's almost 2 wrecks. There was the first wreck, and then everyone thought they were clear, but they didn't realize that Mayer was out of control from the contact he had.
Once again.
Oh, and Ryan Sieg, pretty bad beat here. He's basically clear through this, and then the 7 of Justin Allgaier comes right across in front of him. Right at the end, you
on
see
the other side of that in the spring, but he's able to drive by to the outside and avoid the incident. Perfect view here, riding on board with Love.
aggressive. We look here for Ryan Ellis. You're going to squeeze other cars, trying to get momentum and not allow
right on board with Daniel Dye right here, get his perspective. Oh, he does a sliding through all that.
On board here of Jeb. So there's the tap in the rear bumper of Sheldon Creed. He moves up, tags Brandon Jones there.
And he got some damage.
A little bit, but his perspective, you see Sammy Smith moving down. Jeb was just kind of along for the ride.
Yeah.
What he saw was he didn't know the 19 was going to get hooked right there.
Dig hard down there. Dig hard down there. Easy. You all right?
Yep. Hey, good job, you. We did good today. Is it killed? Oh, yeah, dude, I left the ground. Copy.